All right, Ben, we're going to make a quick little review of the movie It. Cobra, I don't think, is getting involved in this.
I didn't watch it yet, so...
Yet?
I want to start by saying that this makes the original movie obsolete.
Well,
completely obsolete.
We all knew that was going to happen. Just from the trailers made that.
Yeah. I saw the first leaked clip of this during the Annabelle creation movie. They leaked it.
Was that the Georgie?
Yeah, and that right away, I'm like, this is better.
Yeah.
This is already better. I mean, it's not hard.
So
the original's not good.
I, of course, left my notes at home, and I saw it on opening weekend. You saw it opening weekend? We saw it the same day, not together. But what did you think of? Okay, let's start with the clown, Pennywise.
I thought he was fantastic.
Did you like his voice, like how he talked?
Yes. I thought when he was in the sewer talking to Georgie, and he said, "Would you like it back?"
Yeah.
That was awesome. I think he was like trying to make it seem like he had just adapted the language because he was adapting to the people he was talking to. He was still not fluent.
Okay, what did you think of the costume?
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what clowns looked like in the 1800s, right?
Well, it was that convoluted story that they were taking, because this is like an entity that's lived under the city of Derry, basically, under this area.
They built a city around where he crashed.
Yeah, and I read something where they tried to take like at least 3 different clowns throughout history and like kind of combine them into this look.
Right.
But I thought Bill Skarsgård was really, really good.
Oh, he nailed it. This isn't taking away from anything from Tim Curry either, because Tim Curry was good for what he was given.
Tim Curry kind of had that homeless clown.
He was like a hobo.
Yeah. One of the biggest problems I had, though, was you could tell the cuts that they made. I mean, this was 2 hours. How long? 2 hours, 15 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
And it's such an immense, dense book that you can't possibly tell the story in 2 movies. But I thought,
did like how they cut between characters, though. They set each one up one by one.
You almost had 7 short films.
Yep.
With each kid's introduction.
I liked how they did that.
To Pennywise. Some of those were better than others. The Stan Uris, he has the painting that he's terrified of. That was horrible. Like, that was really creepy. The painting that comes alive. Mike's character, though, I thought was really short. Like, they cut a lot of his storyline out.
He's the one who tells the story originally, right?
Yes.
He's the one that keeps all the details
He's the one that stays
together.
in Derry. And then they actually gave, like, that whole study in the history of Derry to Ben in this movie. And, whatever.
Nothing wrong with that.
I thought that they just cut Mike's storyline a little too short. Eddie's mom seems to be the only parent who remotely cares about her kid, but it's to the point that it's
too much.
so overbearing.
Right. She
convinces
him he's sick when he's not.
Coen brothers feel to some of these adult actors in these movies, because the Coens are always known for just finding these people that are so strange and
deadpan.
Yeah,
that's what I would call them.
I mean, Bev's storyline is obviously, I think, the most horrific. With they changed it for this movie. It's more of a sexual abuse than just a physical abuse.
I got that, though, out of the original.
I got that out of the book too.
Yeah.
Did you get out of the book that she was being sexually abused?
Yeah, and the original movie. Like,
a lot of people.
I worry about you, Bev.
So in the book, we had that 1950s time period. So his big fear was like the Wolfman,
and he met him in the basement of the movie theater. Yeah.
So that wouldn't have sold.
No, not
in the
now.
1980s.
Right.
So this was New Line. What would you think if, like,
Freddy
had a cameo?
They wanted to do that.
Did they?
Okay.
What would you?
They didn't do it.
I can see why they didn't. I just thought.
Well, if they're putting all that stuff in the background of the movie, like Nightmare on Elm Street, and stuff, it would have made sense.
Well, I just didn't buy when Richie explains what his most fear is.
And he just says clowns.
And I was just like, that's a little too on the nose. Did you have a good theater experience?
No.
No? I went
to a cheap-ass theater.
Well, I always go to these... The Witch was the last movie I went to the theater at night and saw, and actually it was a good experience. I saw this one at like the 2:00 showing, so there weren't that many people.
Do you want to go
It
off
wasn't
on
bad.
maybe a mini, tiny, very small rant
fine.
about movie theaters? And
No, because well, I
experiences?
mean, everybody knows how
Yeah.
annoying movie theaters are, and that's why I always try to go on a Saturday morning if I really want to see something. And I don't go to the theater very often.
I go afternoons.
Yeah,
Strictly afternoons.
See, you saw it at a theater that I wouldn't think many people would be at.
There wasn't a lot of people. The problem was the theater. It wasn't the people.
Oh,
It was the
where'd you sit?
afternoon. We sat in the back because the
Oh,
balcony
yes.
was completely
Oh.
filled.
So,
So
that's the best place to sit. The balconies. Yeah,
I love the balcony at that theater.
yeah, the chairs are comfortable.
Yeah.
Leg room.
But this is the back of this place was, and the lights are on from the lobby, and it's
so you
just
can see.
yeah.
So it wasn't kids being annoying.
My wife was on her phone like 3 fucking times. I had to
Oh,
tell her,
she's
"Get
one
off
of the problems."
fucking phone. Embarrassing.
I don't know. I thought they got it right. Just that.
I have. You know what? I really don't have any complaints about this
No,
movie. I just don't.
If it was just like the cuts that had to be made, or the movie could have easily been 4 or 5 hours long.
You can't make this book into a one movie or even two. So you need to take stuff out.
And
You
I'm
need to drop stuff.
interested in how the adults part's going to go. I can probably guarantee it's not going to be as popular as the kids' storyline, but that's the way it was in the book. It just
Yeah, in the
'Cause
book
Stephen King writes-
the book and the original movie, it was obvious that Pennywise was like, "The fuck am I dealing with adults for? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing." So it's gonna be the same thing where the adults are like, "We're gonna get you, Pennywise," and Pennywise is gonna be like, "Okay, I guess."
Stephen King is just so much better at writing children storylines than adult storylines, but I highly recommend.
Yes,
Can't
go
wait
see
for
it.
to come out.
We are not gonna go against the grain here. There's nothing to go against.
Nope.
So